Hi, my name is Martin. I'm the course leader for the graphics courses at Norwich University of the Arts. We're a smallish community of 2,500 creative students doing art, design, media and architecture. And I'm delighted today to introduce a really great brief that Norwich University of the Arts has written in partnership with Inspiring Norfolk. Now, you might have noticed I'm standing in front of the Carrow Road Football Stadium. This is the home of Norwich City Football Club, and the brief that I'm going to tell you all about is to redesign the club's badge or the club's logo. I do want to point out, and I'll mention this several times, this is an entirely fictitious brief, so please don't be phoning the club for your research saying about that new brand you're after. So we're making this brief up, but it is entirely typical of the sort of brief you'd get if you did a graphic design course. Or indeed if you worked in the industry. So this is exactly the sort of thing that professional graphic designers do. So if you don't know much about Norwich City Football Club, they're known as the Canaries. There is a canary within that emblem. I'm going to leave it to you to discover what the history of that symbol is, and indeed I'm going to leave it to you to think about whether in your redesign of the club's logo you should keep that canary there. There's lots of good reasons why you might want to do that, not least because the players are known as the Canaries. However, there are also other key symbols of the city of Norwich. You might want to find out what the connection between Norwich and dragons is, or indeed a lion, or indeed a bull. There's a river, there is the cityscape including very famous spires on the cathedrals. When you're thinking about a logo, you should be thinking about the typeface that organisation has. You should be thinking about the colours, and Norwich City is synonymous with yellow and green, so it might be wise to think about using those rather than completely changing them. However, this is up to you, so we need you to think about that. You need to be thinking about imagery, and you bring all these elements together to create the new logo or the new badge. When you're doing that, and to make the brief a little bigger and a little more interesting, you can also think about how that badge might work on the kit that the players wear, and we'd love you to rethink what the kit looks like. You could think about the merchandise that the club would sell. You can think about the stadium itself. All of these things are part of the branding of the project. Research is really critical to the work of graphic designers. It's what we do all the time. So you need to find out about the city, find out about the club, find out about Norwich. But as I said earlier, remember this is a fictitious brief, so please don't be phoning the club asking them all these questions. Everything you need to know you can find out on the internet. I mentioned earlier that you might be thinking about the football kit. So that touches into areas like fashion design, even textile design. And the other area that's really closely linked to graphic design is illustration. So if you're interested in any of these design courses, this is a really great brief for you to be thinking about. So in terms of timeframes and deadlines, something that we do have lots of on these courses and indeed in industry, you'll be delighted to hear there is no real deadline. So you can take as long as you like on this project. We just love to see what you want to do with it. So if you are going to give it a go, please just send us your work whenever you can, and you can email us your ideas at student.recruitment@nua.ac.uk, or if you like, post it to Instagram and tag the university in, tag NUA in, or look at the Inspiring Norfolk website. So enjoy this project, and best of luck, and we really can't wait to see what you've done. Thanks a lot.